be loved,
to be
to be
loved.
loved.
Oh,
Oh,
what a
the
feeling
feeling
to
to
be
be loved, to be loved.
I have to
Hey,
think with Lisa.
hey, to be loved.
loved.
Man, I don't know, but I don't know. The
A
original
king
still
or
is
a
still
queen.
is still what does it for me.
Some wish
I
for
don't know how you
fortune
feel about that or not,
and
man.
fame,
I feel like Eddie
but to
Murphy
be truly,
truly outshined
loved
himself this
is
time
more
with this little Coming to America movie. I don't know if you've
from
seen it or
these
not, GG.
things.
That thing go hard. Oh my God. Hallelujah. What is going
Hallelujah.
on, world? What's going on? Let me get rid of this here right here. And
Yeah,
let's
get
go
rid of
ahead.
that right there. What's going on right there?
Someone to kiss, someone to miss. When you're away through here, gone each day. To be loved, to be loved. Wow, what a feeling to be loved. Some wish to be a king or a queen. Some wish for fortune and fame. But to be truly, truly loved.
Yes, you know that's your jam, Gina. You know that's your
Come
jam,
on, man.
yo.
You
You
already know that's my jam.
you know that's your jam, GG. I mean, you watched it, right? Did you see it?
Of course I did.
All
Did
right. We
you
did.
see it?
I mean, did I see it? Come on now, man. I'm movie buff, home girl. Anyway, let me just go ahead and get it started like this, man. Let's just go ahead and let old boy bring us in right quick.
Good morning, and what you say? I said good morning, and welcome to Melanin Espresso, where we bring a different kind of energy, baby. Now let's show some love for your two hosts with the toast, Vince Taylor and Gina G.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Zamunda. Yes, Prince Akeem. Prince Akeem. Oh, that's just Jafar. I'm sorry. That's a lot.
You so
Prince
what
Akeem
what you got going on right now? What
Where
is
you
you
at? Look at me.
what
Where
is
you
you
at?
doing? I can't look at you, man. I'm sitting there trying to get everything up and
What you
running.
got? Boogers in your nose?
Yeah, man. I can't show my face right now, bro. I don't feel right, man. I don't feel like everything is going
Welcome
far.
to Zamunda,
I
everybody.
mean,
Welcome.
yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome to Zamunda, where you can get your palm read. I can't tell. You look like a Wakandan, a psychic, like a like like a
Hey,
Zamunda palm reader, homegirl. Like I don't really know
I was
exactly.
Joan of Arc
Is
in
that
my
what?
former life.
Okay. Well,
I
it's good
was,
to have you
I
back.
was
You
something.
know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Since you was doing your little thing out there, since you finally want to join us
Hey,
again,
hey,
on your
oh,
little,
oh.
out there doing your little thing, you know what I'm saying? Since you want to,
Of course I was. That was my birthday. 40th birthday turn up is a must. What is y'all talking about?
oh, you 40 now.
Y'all see what it is.
So it hurts. It
Look at my
hurts.
husband. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Come on now.
Oh my
Tell
God.
me that it hurts, bro. You know it hurt, man. When you turn 40, bro, everything changes. Now listen, we're not gonna sit here and let the Lord and your age just mash up the wall of the thing where we are do right now. Because I see that the sage that you kicking is fucking with my internet.
No, sir. That is your own internet, sir. I'm gonna
Oh
need
yeah,
you to fix that before you try to blame me and my incense.
you're
Okay, I'm
probably
gonna need
right.
you to call Spectrum,
You probably
Cox. I don't know who you have, but you need to get it together over there.
well, I definitely don't have cocks. Not plural. But yeah, man. The thing about it is, man, Gina, I am interested in hearing how your week went. We did a little tribute to your last week, and even though you can't really see me that well right now, okay, I'm finally starting to come into light. We are happy to have you back, G. Tell us how it feels to be over the hill now that you officially is an old ass lady. You know what I'm saying?
Fix yourself. Fix yourself. Just hush and fix yourself.
Come on through
Work
it.
on fixing you. Put me on the whole screen so I can let everybody know.
All
Okay.
right, fine, man.
What
You
it's
take.
like. Okay, thank you. Now he talking about over the hill. Okay, first of all, 40 is not over the it's over the hump though. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It may not be over the hill, but it's over the hump, y'all. 40 hurt bad. I don't know who said that 40 was a new 20, but I'm gonna tell Jay-Z's line behind that it ain't true. Because 40 is not the new 20. Okay, 40 is 40. Okay. And if 20 could come back, guess what it would do? It would come back and sit in my lap and say, Gina,
Hey,
you know what? You did good at 20. You did good at 20, girl. Let me keep you.
Come on now, man.
But
Like,
you're
let's be real.
41 or
I'm
42?
I'm 30-10, homegirl.
Oh,
Celebrating my 30th, my 10th
40.
anniversary of being 30. And how dare you
40.
take the age and look at my year of birth and actually subtract the year of our Lord and calculate how
40.
old we actually are. How dare you? And see, this is what I
40.
mean by it hurts. Like my eyebrows hurt, my joints hurt, my connection hurts, which is
Your
hurting.
Wi-Fi connection is quite trash, sir. It's
Yeah,
quite trash at
well,
40.
I blame the great state of Florida for providing us with the great Spectrum service out here. I don't even know if I can blame Spectrum anymore because I mean I'm working just fine. If you want, I could do this whole thing on a different whole platform. I ain't gonna have my little background and all that, but I could go ahead and bring up a little.
Well, you see me, I got my drapes. Okay, I got curtains in my background. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I
I know
don't
you're
have
doing this
time
from.
to be freezing and to be stuck. Y'all better take these curtains and leave me
Oh,
alone.
for
Okay,
real?
I'm 40 years old now, and when you
Okay,
grown, you better have curtains. You hear
okay,
me?
all right. Well,
Curtains,
then, hey,
drapes.
if we're just gonna do it like that, then we can go ahead and break the fourth wall, and I could go ahead and bring everybody into the little spotlight. See, I ain't all right. We're gonna go ahead. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna expose the behind the curtains of this actual
Oh God,
production.
why don't
Yeah,
you get it together? Look, see,
here
I
I
was
am.
gonna say, why you
Here
just
I,
didn't get it
here I
together
am.
before you did that?
Here I am, bro. I look. This is how it's gonna go. I'm just gonna keep me on the other side. That's future me, and then here is.
We can't even hear you now. We can't hear you now. Look, see y'all, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. He should have just stayed gone until he fixed himself up. But he want to be on here just two people, two Vinces at once.
What do you want me to do, man? What do you want me to do? Like we couldn't get it right this morning. You know, so I feel like
There we
can't get
go.
from
I hear you talking though.
yeah, man. I feel like can't get right from life where we doing everything, just can't get right for whatever reason. But I know what can get right is my dashiki. I know what can get right is this movie we saw over the weekend. I know it
That's
was
right.
yo while you was gone. There was so
That's
much.
right.
I don't know if you've been paying attention or not, but like the whole the world broke while you was gone, and it came
What
on like
happened?
Meghan
What
Markle
happened?
is having problems with the royal family. She is getting like dismissed. We got a 1 trillion dollar package that done passed.
Where the money
We got,
reside, where the money reside.
you know what I'm saying? But one of the things that I think was the dopest part about last week that I really wanted to talk to you about was us actually finally getting to see the recreation of the one and only Mr. Eddie Murphy's coming to America. Hallelujah. I don't know if y'all seen this thing or not, but that thing was hard. Now, Gina, I really am interested to hear how you felt about it because there was a lot of people talking about it ain't gonna be as good as it used to be. It wasn't like the original, all this, that, and the third. What you thought about it?
Well, it's definitely not like the original. It's definitely nothing like the original. But Vince, I need to watch it again. I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. I gotta watch it again because first of all, I watched it with my mama over here, and my mama is one of the people that be talking through movies. You know what I'm saying? My mama, as soon as the credits came on, she talking about some. Oh, look at them! They kept the same little credits as last time. Oh, look at them doing their thing. Look at Eddie. I said, Mama, you don't even know Eddie Murphy. How you calling this man Eddie? Just oh, look at Eddie. You know what? So I have to watch this again without my mother present so that I can actually watch the movie. Then she made sure she told us that that was Eddie Murphy's real daughter. Oh, you know that's Eddie Murphy's real daughter, the one in the middle. You know that's his
Oh,
real
what?
baby right there. Yeah, that's his real daughter. The middle child, the middle
Oh,
daughter is his real life daughter.
the,
So my mom gave me the whole rundown, so I need to watch it
oh.
again. But I
Mhm.
will say it was a lot. Oh, what is that? Oh, okay. What happened? What's going on? Is it? But okay.
Keep talking, Gina. It's just a B-roll. No
Oh, I'm
worries. We
looking
just
like
playing a
what?
little
You
something in the
got
background.
quiet. The screen got. We got to.
It's still going.
Okay,
It's
so
still
look.
going.
No, you can
Damn,
play it.
it
My
ain't
bad. I
nothing
didn't know
else.
what was happening.
It's the same platform. Everything's still the same. It's just that ain't nothing really working. You know what I'm saying? The way it
Yeah,
used
nothing's
to because
working.
that
Yeah.
took the production. Anyway, go ahead. Anyway, I'm sorry. Hey man, can we start over? I don't want to.
No, you cannot start over. You gotta make it through. You gotta make it through the pain. You gotta work it out, bro. Play that. Take that trailer again. Play the trailer again, Ben. Play the trailer.
Okay, play the
Let's
trailer.
discuss with your Amazon Prime. I'm so glad you have Prime.
I do.
You didn't need to
What?
show everybody.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Well, hey, that's what.
The only thing I didn't like about this though, Vince, for real, seriously though, and real honestly, I think it should have been called Zamunda. For
Oh
some
yeah.
reason, I don't think it should have been called Coming to America Part 2.
Why?
Because it just didn't sound. I think they should just call it. It was a damn musical. You see
Oh
how
my.
many times people performed in this movie like 7 million times.
That
Like
is true.
7 million times. There was performances. Wesley Snipes
That was
did a performance. Tiana Taylor did a performance.
Wesley Snipes.
Randy Watson
Mm,
did a performance. Gladys
yeah.
Knight, Salt and
So,
Pepper, In Vogue.
yo,
And
I
they still
think.
didn't bring Spin. And they still didn't
And,
bring Spin. And y'all singing What a Man. And Spin got a verse in What a
yeah,
Man.
yeah. Does she? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah, she does.
we team spin all day, all day. But
Team.
I'm still a little disappointed the fact that they even did not even mention spin in that whole documentary. That's a whole. I mean, they did, but
That's a whole nother topic. But
but I don't agree with you on the whole. It was a musical. This was not like a Disney production where everybody has a song and the princess kisses a bird and it flies away. Like the actual fact is that there was all of these callbacks. We got to see some of the same characters we saw from the first movie, included. I don't want to spoil it for everybody, but some of
now
your
they better
favorite
seen it by now.
were definitely in the movie. Like my man right here was in the movie. James Earl Jones. That's the one you said it was his daughter. That's his
Yes,
daughter right there. The one that
yes.
came down the stairs.
The middle one.
Okay,
Yes, the middle child.
she was cool too. Everything was pretty cool about all that, man. But you know what I'm saying? The one thing that I thought was a little weird was that I didn't think the writing was as good as the first one. And some of these scenarios, frankly, just didn't make any sense
Any
whatsoever.
sense.
I mean, I ain't gonna
Any
lie.
sense.
The whole concept of James Earl Jones's character, I was a little frustrated with how he kind of just, I'm going to go. Yeah, I'll let y'all
He
watch
was
it.
different.
But I
Yeah,
didn't
he
like
was
that.
like more. Oh, it was weird. He was weird. He was weird. He wasn't even like the same James Earl Jones. Like he was trying to be real, I don't know, funny or comedic. I don't know. I don't know. But I will say that dude having his funeral before he died, that is hilarious.
Yo,
I'm gonna do that.
I
I'm
do.
doing that.
Yeah, that's not actually a new concept. Like folks to have a funeral, like they call them like a surprise funeral, whatever. I think it's a good idea for you to know
I
how
love it.
people feel about you. I mean, they still gonna be fake in your face while you in the casket, but it's all good. They'll at least let some of that. I don't know. I did think,
I loved it.
I thought you could clearly see the differences in the two different movies. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell that there's definitely age, even though Eddie Murphy did his best to try to keep his same clean shaven face.
He tried.
Definitely has the years. But
He actually looked good.
I think he looked very good. I mean,
Mhm.
he's not deteriorating. You know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah.
doctors are treating him well, and the Botox
Mhm.
treatments are definitely holding up. Because you don't never see no. You know how you make your eyebrow up like this and you get the wrinkles. Like Eddie Murphy, like his whole head don't move from the eyebrows up. I don't know if you've
My
noticed.
hair, it
Yeah,
don't move. My
yeah. But
hair.
I think he's coming into his own. My honest opinion, though, man, is somebody stole the show in this movie. And if you ask me, the real star of this movie was Miss Leslie Jones. I think she killed her role. I thought she was hilarious. I get the feeling you don't agree with me, Gina.
Well, what I will say about Leslie Jones is she's looked the best I have ever seen her look. When I tell you they dressed that lady up, she need to just wear dashikis all the time for the rest of her life because she needs to just act like she in Zamunda for the rest of her life, y'all. I'm for real because she looks so good. Now, what I will say though, VT, it don't take a lot to play a ghetto lady from Queens. I will say that. I wish they could have maybe not made it. We always got to be ghetto. Damn, why she couldn't have raised her son as a good? I don't know. Anyway, she looked
Now,
good. How about that? She looked really good. I'm gonna say that she looked really, really good. She
that's a
did. I ain't gonna lie.
fair assessment. I mean, she did play that generic role as I get this adjusted. But let's not forget that she's playing counter the original New Yorker who we met, who was obviously Eddie Murphy's wife, who I thought killed it in the first
Killed
movie.
it.
So since she already brought the class and the
Killed
elegance,
it.
there was the other side of that that we kind of did not include in the first one. If you recall, in the first movie, everybody was pretty classy. We had McDowell's, who actually was the also, by the way, this broadcast was brought to you by McDowell's. Make sure y'all go out there and get you a Big Mick, not a Big Mac. It's not the Golden Arches, it's the Golden Arc. But I mean, they already had like class, elegance. In the first one, they even had all kind of entrepreneurship. We had Old Boy had his own barbershop. Mr. Old Boy had his own McDowell's. I mean, everything working out to the best. But I'm going to agree with our homeboy, Brody Love, who says, yo,
what's up, bro?
Dude, right?
Wesley killed it. Wesley killed it.
This dude
Wesley killed it.
With the stroll and all of that, Brad. Come on, man. You can't take away from Old Boy, Brad. This part right here, this is the jam.
He killed it.
He Blade come through like that. I see a passenger 57. Do your thing, man. I like seeing Michael Blackson's part. Michael Blackson.
Wait. Don't skip. We can't skip. We cannot skip over Wesley Snipes' hair. Can you please put that picture up? I don't know whose wigs. I don't know if Tyler Perry snuck on the set and gave a few of his wigs to some of these people. Oh, Wesley Snipes, I don't know what kind of hairstyle it was. And then there was another scene where it was like a fade in the front, and then he had the whole. You know what? I will say that Wesley Snipes' hair was a Tyler Perry movie. Period.
Yo, come on. Go ahead. And so many dope. Like I ain't gonna lie. At first, Gina, I was expecting it to be trash. So I had zero expectations for it. I was like, this movie going to piss me off. There's no way they could come up with anything as good as the first one. And I was like, yo, it's already too late. Who does a sequel 30 years later? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I do have to say, man, despite all of that criticism, despite the fact that I honestly did not think it was going to be that good, it did exceed my expectations, even though my were like hella low. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect it to be good at all.
It was pretty good. It had some funny parts. Like, it definitely had some funny parts. My boy Tracy Morgan. Oh my God. We definitely got to shout out Rodney Perry and Nev Green from Atlanta. Shout out to those ATL comics that they killed their parts. There were some parts that Rodney, I spoke to Rodney yesterday, and he was saying that one of his scenes got cut out. But at the end of the day, you on the big screen with Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall. You had Morgan Freeman. You had hold on. Hold on, Vince, because you know who I'm about to pull up. You know who I'm getting ready to pull up. You know I got to pull up my girl Gladys, okay? Because Gladys Knight came through. Hold on,
Gladys Knight.
He's leaving on that midnight train from Zamunda. Leaving on the midnight train. Yes, he is.
Wait. Did she say midnight train? Zamunda.
That's how we who put Diddy on the record?
Let me tell y'all, when I seen Gladys pop up on that,
nah, bro. Yo, what? If you watch this movie, you would think that we still in 1990s era. Like, there was nobody relevant music wise that was in any of it. The only one that was relevant, to actually say so, believe it or not, was Mr. Rick Ross, and he wasn't even singing. He was actually being in the background. But
he was at home. I
don't know if you knew this or not, but believe it or not, this whole palace that we see right here, it was reported that this is actually Rick Ross' actual real ass house. Ooh, excuse me. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? So, like, yo, how in the world do you go out and buy so big that you ain't even got to go to Tyler Perry Studios? You just say, you know what, man? Hey, you know what, shawty? I heard y'all was trying to shoot that little Coming to America joint or whatever. Y'all just
why you sound?
Y'all just Hey, I got like a waterfall in the background. You heard me. Y'all could go ahead and do a little thing over here, shout it, huh?
Oh,
Cause damn hustling.
wait, why you sound like him though? So you got Rick Ross down.
Huh. Hey, listen,
Oh,
I heard
oh.
y'all out here trying to shoot a little video or whatever. You know, me being the boss,
Put the
man,
picture of it. Put the picture.
shooting our little thing. Y'all want to do a little Zamunda thing over here? Come down to Port of Miami by way of Atlanta, and we could go ahead and shoot that. You heard me?
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Let me
Yo,
tell you something,
I,
Vince. You
I
got
don't
a
know.
really good impression.
I don't know whether or not I should be like impressed or depressed by the fact that Rick Ross has a Tyler Perry studio in his house.
Hey,
I'm like beside myself. I don't know how to feel, in all honesty, Gina. I'm a little
let me
confused.
tell you. Let me tell you something. And
Yeah.
Nye just reminded me. I'm gonna tell y'all one of my favorite. This probably is my favorite part of the movie, and I'm just gonna keep it real. My favorite part of the movie is Vanessa Calloway when they brought her back, and that heifer had been barking like a dog and hopping on one foot for 30 years. She was so tired. When I tell you that was the best cameo ever, they not gonna show it. It ain't on here. It ain't on this clip. It ain't on this clip. I'm telling y'all, when y'all go back and watch it, y'all have to see Vanessa Calloway, which was the young lady that Akeem was supposed to marry in the first one, and Wesley Snipes' sister in the new one. When I tell y'all, when that lady came from behind that thing, barking like a dog and hopping on one foot, I was dead. Do
Yeah.
y'all hear me? Oh my God.
But you
Oh
know,
my God.
Gina, if I could, as
Thank
as
you.
as somebody who's been in LA, right? Because you from LA, low key. You heard me. I
Yep,
mean, you know, you from over there. You know what I'm saying? West Side and from
I
house.
am.
You know what I mean?
I am.
Don't you think? I mean, how do you feel when you get the call that you about to be in Coming to America too, and you like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? We coming back, and then you look on your script, and your three lines are ARF, ARF, and ARF. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel some kind of way? Are you
I
like,
would have been practicing. All right. All right. Wait, no, no, no. Like, no, no, no. Yeah, I would have been practicing. They could call me and I'll do the sound effect barks for they behinds. Okay, call me, please.
come on, man?
Yes, I wouldn't care. I
You
wouldn't care.
yeah, you can't turn it down. You still got to do it, man. But at the end of the day, bro, the movie I think was pretty dope. I mean,
I
I ain't gonna
think
say
so.
dope. I'm gonna say it was good. Let's say it was
It
good,
was
right?
good.
It
I
was a
gotta watch it
good
again
movie.
though.
You know, sequels normally don't do as well as the original anyway. So the fact that they
Yeah,
even had a sequel that was moderately good is commendable, in my
yeah,
opinion. I think that
it
that
is.
makes some
It
sense.
is. It was a little weird, but
Yeah,
I think at the end of the day, to know that they put so many actors back to work, so many comedians to
yes,
work. I saw Lunel in the background, Lord Jesus.
yeah,
So I really think that it's gonna be a classic, man. I mean, my son is 15 years old and he wasn't really excited to watch this. It wasn't like, oh, I'm about to watch a new Coming to America. But I really feel like his generation will really appreciate not only the old one but this new one as well. So I mean, to have all the people come back, and I don't know, it was just amazing how they put it
yeah.
together, and the callbacks, it was great, man. I mean, we gonna see. I gotta watch it again. Like I said, without my mama in my ear talking about some. Look at Eddie, like she know Eddie Murphy.
There go
She's
Eddie.
like, "Ooh, Arsenio, ooh, ooh." I mean, she just kept. But my favorite part too was when she was like, "Bougie bitch, say what?
Yo,
Bougie bitch, say what?
one of my favorite
What?"
parts was, yo, you know what I really liked that I think is getting overlooked. I liked how they how his Queen played the drunkard. Like she was drunk as hell at that one
Oh
point in
my
time.
god.
That was
Oh
pretty
my
cool. I
god.
thought that was pretty funny, man.
I
I thought
loved it because it took her back to her roots, her queen roots.
yeah, her Queen stuff. And I mean, it is kind of weird. I mean, if you, I don't want to spoil it for everybody, but the storyline gets it gets just a little weird with the son
It does.
and with the pops and all of that,
It
man.
does.
It's
It
just
does.
a little unbelievable. But I do love seeing some of the new characters. Eddie Murphy is still Eddie Murphy. And one thing is secured by this movie is the fact that Eddie Murphy is a comedic genius still. After
Still.
all these years, still.
Yes, because when I looked at that movie and I looked at Eddie Murphy, though, all I could see is Respucia. All I can see is Respucia and Professor Clump. I'm sorry, y'all. Soon I looked and I could not. He wasn't Akeem anymore. Seriously though, and just keeping it real, like he was not Akeem to me no more. He was literally like Respucia and the mama, the daddy, the grandmama. I didn't see him like this. I didn't see him as Akeem. It's weird. I'm sorry. Like when you get certain parts on here, Vince, if you look at this man, he literally looked like Respucia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell the truth. Like you really want him to be like, "How you doing?" You know what I'm saying? And just come out and just like, "Nirbit, nirbit." Hey, you know what's so funny? I mean, this is completely off topic, but this weekend I had the pleasure of doing the show in Sanford. Hallelujah! I'm pretty sure I breathed all kind of COVID bokeh in. But it was a lady in there who looked exactly like the chick from Nutty Professor. I just kept waiting for her to be like, "Come on, Clayton. Come on, Clayton. Come on, Clayton. You gonna walk over, you gonna live back." I just kept waiting for it. As she didn't do it though. It didn't happen there.
I really saw Norbit, Respucia. I couldn't get past that with Eddie. I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't get past it. I was trying. Arsenio was looking real old. First of all, Morgan Freeman shouldn't look older than Arsenio Hall because Morgan Freeman is 200 years old, but he looked good. It's like Morgan. Okay, Morgan. But Arsenio was a little rough. But I will say this: the costumes. Ooh. The costumes were on 10. Everybody. I'm talking about everybody. The servants, the dancers, those costumes were banging on wax. And come to find out, the same lady that did the original costumes is the same person that worked on the set for these costumes. And I'm telling you, it's a good job. I'm gonna watch it again, y'all. I'll watch it again. We in Zamunda and we straight, but
I mean, it ain't Wakanda, you know what I'm saying? But it's Zamunda, and we ain't mad at it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, they did come through with the good stuff, you know what I'm saying? And Brody said, yes, they were on fleek.
Nobody says fleek anymore. Nobody says fleek anymore, Dad.
On fleek. I like the on fleek. I want to be the on fleek. Shout out to Brody, yo. Yo, this stuff was good, man. It
was good. It's a couple classics. You're right.
It was worth the time you spent to watch it. I would have preferred to see it in the movie theater, but obviously that's not happening right now. So good on you, Eddie Murphy. It was a success. It's not going to be the first. We know that already, but that's just how it is. But you did give us what it's like to be a king and a queen in the continent of Africa. I don't know if we want to go here or not, but that's not the only news surrounding kings and
queens. Come on, reel it in. Give it.
Because there's other stuff they talk about with kings and queens nowadays. I don't know if y'all happen to notice this or not, but they trying our girl out there right now.
They trying her.
Our royal representative. Our light-skinned darky. Let me stop. That's bad. That was bad.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
And you so light. I don't even understand how you talk about anybody with your little young.
I ain't like look what you. I know you ain't talking your beige behind there. You over
BT,
there.
You taupe, sir.
All right, no, come on now, bro. Now I'm not, bro. I'm camel beige, bro. I'm Nestle bar. You know what I'm saying? So don't sit here and try me, man. But nah, man. So this seems to be taking up a lot of people's energy, and I understand why. I mean, I get it. You know, I'm not really a royal family watcher. I could care less. I think it's a facade. I think it's stupid. I think it's basically it's like a Disney attraction if you think about it, because they don't do nothing. They don't have anything to do with the laws. They don't have anything to do with like money and all that. They basically are a living museum.
And they killed Diana.
Yeah, I mean, and they killed Diana. You know what I'm saying?
And they killed Diana.
So
with her beautiful self.
Now, the thing that I think is fascinating about this is the fact that there's so much what we would call in our state of mind racism at play when it comes to the portrayal of our young Meghan Markle. Now let's just call it what it is. They are portraying this chick a lot different than they were the other one. They say this girl, I don't know if y'all remember this when this was such a big deal. Kate Middleton was, the prince is going to marry this chick from nowhere who was, and then, I mean, she had a little bit of scrutiny, but it was nowhere near the same kind of scrutiny that our girl, Meghan Markle, and Meghan comes from the United States. She's an LA chick, I don't know.
She's an LA chick.
But she knows what racism looks like, and she has that inner, thing. So when she looks up and sees that they're covering things different, like just look on the left. Kate Middleton, homegrown bouquet of lily of the valley, follows royal code. She has a little flower bouquet. But here, look at how they do Meghan though. Meghan's flowers may have put Princess Charlotte's life in a freaking.
Oh my God, they look like the same damn flowers. They look like the same damn bouquet. She just let her borrow her bouquet. So how these flowers is beautiful, and then these flowers over here gonna kill the lady with her allergies. I can't take it.
It gets worse. Look at this. Look, not too long ago, pregnant Kate tenderly cradles her baby's bump while wrapping her in royal duties ahead of maternal leave. And William confirms she's due any minute now. Pish posh. While meanwhile, my kid Meghan Markle keep her hands off her bump. Experts tackle the question that has got the nation talking. Is it pride, vanity, acting,
first of all, you're in Australia.
Age bonding technique? I don't know.
You're in Australia, Vince. You're in Australia, Vince. He was in Australia.
Yeah, I don't know. You get all right, mate. I don't know. They all sound the same to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Get out of here.
But I felt you though. I felt you.
The thing that I took away is that I'm going to play the interview now, but this just aired last night, and Oprah says that they're saying that this is a bombshell, and evidently there was some controversy over the color of the baby and the baby not being, fully full, European blood and all this other crazy stuff. Like they putting her through the ringer, bro. And I just thought it was worth mentioning. I don't want to spend
what color is the baby?
I mean, the baby, is half he's half Negro, half ginger, it's so
did she have the baby already? She had the baby.
Yeah, they got a baby. Yeah, they got a little baby. No. The baby, it came out, and the baby's,
question. Does the baby look like the baby on Life when they put the baby up to everybody trying to find out who fathered this? Which one of you black people? Whose baby is it? I'm the baby. I'm that baby.
I'm that baby. Can't get
so
right.
What
here,
color is the baby?
Yeah.
What is the baby? Dark skin or is the baby fair skin?
I think the baby is what we would call bronze. Maybe a lighter, like a. You know what the baby looked like? The baby looked exactly like this, Gina. If you really want to go there, like this. This is what the baby looked like. The baby looked like Melanin Espresso.
What I'm saying?
The baby looked like a whole whipped cream. Like the top of that, you see the little whip.
Okay, the whipped cream. Okay.
That's what the baby looked like. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the baby is black.
His
grandmama black.
Let me ask you, Gina. Let me ask you. Like, if you had this situation, if you happen to buck upon, let's look, all due respect to Ty. We know Ty, look, you ain't going nowhere. I know you're behind the camera somewhere holding up the light. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But Ty, I know you the king. But if this was another universe and you got bucked upon by some rich, colonizer who happened to have his own castle, but you could get everything you wanted, but you just had to live by their rules. You had to wake up at 6 a.m. and do press. You had to go to 12 o'clock to go cut some, ribbon at some new factory. You couldn't really control your life. But when you said you wanted a pedicure, when you said you wanted to watch a movie in your house, when you said you wanted to meet a movie star, when you needed any kind of car you wanted to fly a private jet to a Nigerian waterfall, it could happen. You just had to live by these folks' rules. It's like it's nowhere near slavery. I'm not trying to compare it to slavery.
No, it's servitude.
Not it's servitude in an extent where you cannot dictate what you do on your own, but you have an infinite amount of money, so to speak. Would you take that option?
Um, honestly, yes. I mean, it's what I signed up for. Marrying a prince or whatever. So I don't think I would look at it as let me go in here and rearrange some stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like I kind of know what's to come because come on, I'm marrying a prince.
Right.
But being black and somebody trying to tell me what I cannot do, I
Right.
think that's a bit different. You got to ask that type of question because then you feel like folks is like you said, being racist. You know what I'm saying? All these white folks, y'all trying to tell me what to do, and then I can't even hold my baby bump without y'all saying nothing. I can't even hold the right flowers.
Yeah.
See, that right there would make me
Yeah.
leave. You
Yeah.
know, so I do agree with them. And they did his mama dirty. They were jealous of his mother. His mother was very she was what can I say, kind to everybody. Like she was just like a light shine. She wanted to help everybody, black, white, and they did not like that. So that's what I'm saying, they man, they off with her head. So I think that I would, Vince, because I know what's up. But me being a black woman and getting in that situation, I'd be like, hell no, we're going back to Inglewood. Because what we ain't gonna do is be up in this doggone castle and y'all doing me dirty, making me feel like I got to go over here and clean the dishes and wipe the walls and stuff like that. And my son ain't gonna be nobody because he mixed with black.
All right, so you
I ain't
would be
gonna do
more. There's this show called Love After Lockup that my wife forces me to watch. There's this dude named Baby Nuck. I don't know if you know Baby
Baby
Nuck.
Nuck.
Baby Nuck is from LA. All right. He's a Crip. You know what I'm saying? I know that ain't how you get down,
No.
blood. You know what I'm saying? But they have a similar situation, but I ain't gonna get into that. But I think you should check it out. That's something that we might
Oh
talk
my God,
about.
I cannot watch Love After Lockdown. First of all, I don't understand how women don't know that jail talk is real. A man can literally jail talk you out your drawers, and you like, wait a minute. He doing life that I love him. I'm about to go marry him. Girl, this nigga is, excuse me, friend, but he is in jail. Okay, in prison.
Hey,
He got a
listen.
whole boyfriend, and you over here trying to.
Hey, excuse me. The correct term is cellmate. Okay.
Okay, Now let me ask you a question. So, as a gentleman, say in another world that you were a prince and you were able to bring your wife, a woman that you love, and bring her into your situation, how would you feel about your family telling you what she can't do, what she can do, or you got to make her do this, and you got to do what would you do in that situation if you were my boy?
I'd be like, Mom, that's not right. Mom, what are you doing over here, Mom? You know what I'm saying? That's not right. I can't do the, but for some reason, I normally my Mr. Bean accent is all right, but I don't know why. Mom, I don't think that's the right thing to do. I can't.
Yeah, you're there, but you just keep taking it to Australia. You keep taking it to Australia.
If I have to tap into my inner Idris Elba and tell you over here, listen, mate, you don't want. I don't know why I keep going to Crocodile Dundee. I don't know why, but now I would have a problem with that. I would. Yeah. It wouldn't even be like the worst part. That first of all, their whole existence is again for show. So for me knowing that I'm basically a walking display is going to mess with me in the beginning because that takes away my ability to be my own self and to tap into my own identity. And it does that for me. It's definitely going to do it for my mate. I think that Prince Harry, who did dress up in a Nazi outfit at one point in time, he did apologize, but we ain't forget Prince. But I think that
they weren't black. The Nazis, they weren't bothering the black people. But go ahead.
Well, we'll talk about that later. That's all because they did not like blacks either, but they definitely were in Jews. But the fact of the matter is, I think that Prince was really when he reached out, when he became acquainted with Meghan, that was somewhat of a call for help.
I think I agree. Get me out of here.
Right. So for me, like it would be like if I'm, in a family who's Jehovah's Witnesses, and I mess around and I marry somebody who is Catholic, or something like that.
Kick you out. And they kick you out the home.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm coming home with Christmas presents, and the Jehovah's Witnesses like, oh my God, we don't do Christmas. Or like if I'm Seventh-day Adventist, and like now I'm marrying somebody who's a Sunday worshiper, and I'm trying to take her out to the club on Friday, like, but the sun is down. You know what I'm saying? But wait a minute. But this is the Sabbath, and on that day shall ye do no work, and nor that ox nor that maid servant on the Sabbath is a day of rest.
Come on.
I could just see it being an issue. But if I want to get out of that, then I'm using somebody who can help usher me into an arena in which I don't have to worry about these. So I think that William, is it William? Harry, excuse me. I think Harry. I think Harry, as I would have, used this as a catapult to get him out of Shrek's castle and to go on to his own land. And dare I say, they will be happier. Probably are already. They will. Because paparazzi is going to follow you all around the world. Yeah. But you can make money as the prince. They already got, I think, a Disney Plus or some sort of Netflix. They got some sort of deal in the works. Let's not forget, Megan had a career before she met this dude. You know what I'm saying? He's the one. They tried to make her give that up. They tried to make her give that up. Right, she did. They tried to. But he's the one who has got no job. He's the one who is living off of her celebrity at this point. Black. He's the black person in the relationship. He's a black person. Let's keep it real, okay? Harry is the real NIGGA in this situation, okay? Because he ain't got no job. He living off his parents' money. Right, I'm pretty sure Harry got a stimulus check. He probably got unemployment too, bro. So I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not mad at their movement, because as somebody who felt like I had to shelter myself until I left the house, I completely understand what it's like to be in a situation where you feel trapped inside of walls that you did not create, you know. So I would definitely I salute them too for I do too. Monarchy. I do too, man. I definitely salute them. And you know, it's just speaking of running into money, you know, because people run into money and they get a little money. You know, it was All-Star Weekend this weekend. I see what you did there. But you know what? We gonna work on it. We gonna work. Okay. And speaking of getting into some money, All-Star Weekend was this weekend, and I know it was some women down there trying to get where the money reside, where the money reside. Yeah. Some of them didn't find where the money reside. Let me show you who didn't find it. Now I'm about to show you who didn't find where the money reside. And this baby, I don't know who. Look at this, please, Vince. Okay. Look. Oh, Vince. Hey. Vince. Hey. Vince. I see you, baby. Let me tell you something. What is it? They got hoes on. Okay, I see. When I tell you that these women was hopping out of U-Haul trucks in Atlanta this weekend for All-Star Weekend, let me tell you. So I guess U-Haul done turned into U-Hoes. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? We deliver hoes across America. You know what I'm saying? We just go hold hands. Ha, good God. Ha, the God is good. Ha, ha. Yes. Go from hole to hole. You know, hold. Look at that girl right there. God is big. She's hopping out of the U-Haul. Look at her. What's wrong? Gina, can I just for a second though? What's wrong with that though? I don't see the problem. The only problem I see is that there was no gentleman there to help escort her out. Where are all of my gentlemen in Fulton County? What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all ain't helping this young queen outside of her moving vehicle? All she was trying to do was move her stuff from Decatur to Lawrenceville, and y'all are sitting here judging her. She moved the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Just happened to be All-Star Weekend, so she just had to have the boots out. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. And here you are, judgment. Let I remind you, Matthew said, "Judge not, let ye be judged." She moved to Atlanta this weekend, and so she just kept the van and was like, "Just drop me off before you go take the truck back. Drop me off at Magic City. You go ahead and you take the truck back." I'll get out right here. It was a mess. It was a mess, you guys. All-Star Weekend, but I will say that your boy, hold on, let me bring him up, because your boy Steph Curry, cooking with the Curry, y'all, he won the 3-point contest. I don't know if y'all know or anything about All-Star Weekend or All-Star, because I have a basketball son, but I will say your boy, he did win the trophy for the 3-point, the 3-point competition. He's just a beast, y'all. We just really got to just give it up to Stephen Curry, because we be hating on him. But look at your face. You hating on him, but he did his thing. And they also won, West Side won
the All-Star game, 170 to 150. So Durant and his crunchy munch hairdo had to sit down he had to sit down another All-Star game with that crunching munch. And maybe he'll go put a relaxer on it. And then next year he can win the All-Star game. Because boy, Durant. But it was
Head look like a beard.
It looks like pubes. Now, what I will say is we had my girl Gladys again. Come on now.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Not only was Gladys in the hottest movie of the weekend, my girl was also singing the national anthem at the All-Star game. So Vince, I'm sorry. She won versus. Okay. I know we had
oh my God. She didn't win the versus,
but Gladys won.
She did not win. She sang 3 songs, Gina.
She did work
sang one song twice. How you win the versus? Repeat a song? Yeah, come on, man. And I love that. And listen, listen, you got to buck up. If you supposed to be because you ain't got the pips with you gonna let Gladys. You gonna let Gladys fail. And listen, I'm extremely happy that Gladys is getting all this work and she's getting all of these checks to put on top of that Social Security she collecting as well.
You know what? You're not gonna do her. You're not gonna do her. Patty better come up with a new time.
Social Security pretty soon too. Look, don't get mad at me, bro. I'm just calling it as it is, and I'm happy for her. Even though she did. Let's not look. You try to forget about that time when we was all sitting here trying to kneel for Colin Kaepernick. And we was like, look, we gonna boycott the NFL, and then who they got to sing the national anthem when nobody else would? Gladys Knight. So I'm not saying nothing about it.
That's because Gladys,
Social Security only goes so long.
You know what? Patty better come up with a new pie. Patty better have a cake.
I feel good from my head to my shoes. I feel good too.
Look, you're not gonna do her like that. Man. Gladys Knight is working right now, and I appreciate the fact that she's working. So she was in Zamunda on that midnight train, and then she took it back to Georgia to see.
Yeah, she took the from Zamunda to Atlanta. Get it how you live, Patty. I ain't even mad, Patty. Go ahead, dude. I mean, not Patty, but Gladys, whatever your name is. I don't know.
That's Gladys. Okay, it's Gladys.
Before you go any further, can I really quick say that Steph Curry is low key my Sierra? Because he is too. I can't stand a too perfect MFer. All right, the dude got look. You can't be that light and have green eyes. That is cheating. He was probably created in a test tube on the 5th floor of heaven. I am extremely hateful towards this excellence. His whole family is beautiful.
Excellent, yes.
That beauty being so far outside of my realm of possibility. I can't reach that, Gina. This me. This is what you get. All right, I ain't gonna wake up in the morning with green eyes, and next thing you know, look, I don't have a mean jump shot unless we talk about double dribble on Nintendo back in the day. I cannot do all this good stuff. I mean, I just want to say something real quick. Yo, Steph, I know you're doing it big out there, homeboy, and I know you got the good family and all that, but now you want to win the 3-point contest? You already got 2 or 3 rings, bro. I mean, come on, man.
You think you are?
Why are you making me feel bad about myself? I am doing good in life right now. I'm enjoying my little family. You know what I'm saying? We got my little chick. You know what I'm saying? We out here doing things big, but you got to come out here and just take all the rings. Got to take all the contests. Got to have all the good press. Got to know all the Bible verses. And now you here stunting on the freaking All-Star game when this hole's outside with boots on and you in here shooting at the 3-point pen.
Who do you think you are?
Do I have to deal with this, bro? Calm down. Sit down.
Fresh off of U-Haul.
Watch TV. Read a book, not a real book.
He probably reads books. He probably reads a lot of books.
Yeah, he probably do. And not just Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy.
Right.
All right. Read something good, like, the WandaVision.
Playboy. Playboy. You just want him to sin. You just want Curry to sin. Leave Stephen Curry alone. Okay. But he is a good dude, though. No, you're right, though. Steph Curry and his wife, Aisha Curry, and they're 3 beautiful children. I think it's 2 girls and a son. But it's good to see people like that though, for real. Like honestly, it's good to have those type of role models, for real, for real. Because everybody tired of looking at Durant in his crunching munch. So
You gonna leave Durant alone, all right? He only 2 tokens away from being released from the rehab shelter. And don't get mad because brushes cannot brushes can't take all the naps. It's like you take Pam from Martin's neck and put it on his head, right? It's like his hair's his beady beady. His beady beady on his head. He looked like
poor Kevin Durant. I feel so bad. A lot of stuff has been going on this weekend. And before I go any further, though, we definitely got to talk about. Hold on, we got to talk about because it's right here on my screen. We got to talk about that STEMI. What's going on with this STEMI though, VT? What's going on with the STEMI?
All right.
Sorry. Sorry, my bad. What's up with the STEMI, bro? Talk about the STEMI.
You said I could talk about it. I ain't gonna.
Please. Okay. I got mine. What's going on with the STEMI?
All right. For those of y'all that don't know, man, real quick, let me bring my little screen up here. Over the weekend, just this Saturday, actually, in the Senate, they did pass Joe Biden. Well, let's just call them the Democrats or whatever. Did pass the $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill. Ching, ching, hallelujah. And what does that mean? You may be asking for yourself. Well, what that actually means is that hopefully in the next few weeks, you might be. Can you find your U-Haul truck, Gina? Is you like? Listen. In the next few weeks, we probably gonna be looking at money. That's $1,400 per person now. Okay, so if you got the $1,200 last year individually and got the $600 this year, then now you're looking at $1,400 going directly to you. And what's impactful about this bill is that not only does it give you $1,400 to help you get through this year and recap some of the money you might have lost because we got laid off or got sent home or furloughed or had to pretend you was furloughed. But you actually now are looking at an increased child tax credit. As of this year, it was $2,000 for dependents under the age of 16. Now it is going to be $3,000 for kids 16 for 6 up to 17, and $3,600 for kids 6 years old and below. So there's a lot of money being floated out there. Now that may be temporary. It may only be a one-time payment, but you can collect that as soon as possible. Also, one of the things that passed, which is kind of messed up, is that if you have been doing your taxes, and you collected unemployment, that affects your refund because it takes your AG. Oh man, I'm about to get real technical.
Come on, let the people know.
Your AGI, your adjusted gross income, up to a certain tax bracket sometimes. Okay. And what they just passed was they said $10,000, just over $10,000 worth of your unemployment check is no longer taxable as long as you are using the proper forms to take away that the penalty that goes along with using with filing your unemployment. So that'll also save you some money. So we got $1,400 per person coming through per person, and that's going directly to the people, which is funny because there are people opposing this bill, even though there's 75% support in the United States. But there's a whole party completely opposed that did not sign onto the bill. So the Democrats basically had to do it all on their own. Kamala had to come out of her ivory tower down to the Senate to pass it. And now we're just yes. I'm a woman of color.
Excuse me. I'm speaking.
You speaking? I will. All right.
I'm speaking.
Go ahead. She came down and she did her thing. Yep, just like that, man. Person of color. And she said, "Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and say it because the Democrats right now have 50 seats in the House, in the Senate, but they also are the majority in the House. So once this bill leaves the Senate, which it did this weekend, just Saturday, it's now going to go to the House on Tuesday, and the House is more than likely to pass it because, again, the Democrats have the majority. So they're just going to go ahead and throw it in, and we're probably going to be they'll probably start rolling out that pay now. Hey. It might be crazy what I'm about to say. Ooh,
come on.
You know, I mean, fortunately,
we're really going to the moon. When that check comes through, I'm believe it.
Ooh, that midnight train to the moon. Maybe. Take a U-Haul over there, sis. Probably get you there quicker. But yeah, that's some exciting news, man. So I'm happy that we finally have. I mean, they got together. They finally put something together that we can actually use. I think that it's is going to make the Dems look good, because on the other end of the aisle, they're arguing about Dr. Seuss. They talking about all these things being canceled. Ain't none of that putting none of that putting $9 on nan person pocket, on nan person dinner, dinner table. But these folks is out here like, look, you see my man Bernie Marsell. It's like, look, the millionaires and the billionaires, the 1% of the 2% of the 3% and the 4 or 5% have 2% of the 8%. Now the 9% are getting the 10%. So you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm just glad that he finally passed something that actually works.
I am too, man. See, Vince, Vince, this is why I keep you, man. You're just so boy.
Even though my screen wasn't working earlier.
That boy Vince got the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? He got the knowledge.
Hey,
but all I wanted to know was
out
of all of that, the money comes. Where the money reside.
The money reside. You know, dude is out there getting paid too. He gonna have to collect all these gigs on his taxes.
He is. And I'm gonna say, you know what? It's a lot going on when you talk about social media. Like when you do these TikToks and you get TikTok likes and views, it hit different. It hit different than Instagram, and it hit different than Facebook. Because I got over 160K on a video. And I damn near, bro, I almost bought a fur coat. Do you understand me? I almost. What?
Yeah.
Did you look at my TikTok though?
Oh, okay. Congratulations, sis.
I tried to pay it with rent. I tried to pay my rent with
it was this video, wasn't it?
Actually, it wasn't that video, but that video is actually doing very well. It's up to 14K, and everybody keeps talking about my husband at the end. Oh my God, Vince. First of all, he's so island, y'all.
Yes.
If you just look at the end, please. Just here it comes. It's coming. First of all, what is it? Come on. More fire.
I am very happy to be here. Yes. Yes. Oh, yo, you was right.
My boy was like, it's only halftime. He was like, oh.
This is my favorite part. I love the halftime. Yeah, man.
So that was yeah. I don't even want to talk about that because he already think he is a celebrity. Okay, he saw that it was 14K, and he talking about now I need him in all my videos in order to make it blow up.
Come on, Gina.
Come on.
You whitewashing. You know damn well he didn't say it like that. He was like,
yes.
You know, said no. You know, you have to have me in the all of Uno videos. You know, because I mean, I know he's Bermudian, but still, like everybody Caribbean sound Jamaican to me. Yo, you know, you have to have me in the all of Uno video because I am the star.
That's what he said.
You need me, no? Yeah, man.
That's what he said. He said he calls me a hater. He says I'm a hater because I don't let him shine, and I don't, you know what I'm saying? Of course. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's only one comedian in this house. Okay, y'all don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable seeing him in the background. Okay.
So Gina, you get a couple 100,000 likes on your little video, and now you get grand Gina.
Who do you think you are?
Just cause you and your husband go sit there and make a bunch of videos and go out there and make a little TikTok and doing it while catching
Coronavirus
somewhere on an island somewhere don't mean you all that now, ma. I mean, just because you got time don't mean everybody got time, bro.
Got time for that.
Speaking of coronavirus, though, for real, in real life, New York, I just left New York this weekend. When I tell you New York is not playing with this coronavirus, y'all, mask. When I tell you everybody, I don't care if you're a Trump supporter, I don't care who you support. I bet you got on a mask in New York. I bet you got on a mask in New York. They taking temperatures at doors. You got to write down your name, your phone number, your address. I'm talking about, and they got them on the corner, every corner they selling masks. But seriously though, New York really is taking this coronavirus seriously. Like, don't do Como like that, because he came through and they state got it on lock, y'all. Stuff is open, but when I tell you the mask is mandated, if you got your mask down, somebody is liable to shoot you. Somebody is liable to look at you and say, I know you ain't got your mask on. You know you in New York. So I'm for real. Even I'm telling you, it's crazy. Like the police will stop you on the street and
Wow.
tell you to pull your mask up. So I got much respect to New York for real, in real life. Like the governor is holding down. Now Florida, y'all out there, y'all nilly willy. In Atlanta, y'all already know this weekend it was.
Yeah,
Y'all already know what happened this weekend.
Yeah,
It was us central. That's how
yeah,
you do it.
Comedy Central. Yeah.
It was. We was all out there. We was all out there with where the COVID reside, where the
For the
COVID
cover.
reside. That's where we was
All
at.
right.
So
Well, the Cuomo stuff is a whole nother subject. We talk about that. We're gonna talk about it's gonna go on. But before we kind of start to wrap things up here in a little bit, I really did want to get your opinion on one thing that we didn't get to mention. I hate to step back, but I meant to bring this
come
up
on.
when we were talking about the bill. And like I was saying, man, we did just have a major historic bill passed in the Senate. My question for you is, Gina, one of the things that was taken out of this bill was a proposal for there to be a raising of the minimum wage to $15 an hour. Now, $15 an hour was voted in Florida as the new minimum wage, which will happen over the course of the next 4 or 5 years. My question for you is, Gina, do you think that we should raise the minimum wage in all states to $15 an hour?
Yes, because y'all raised the prices, so y'all need to raise the rates. You know, because I don't know if you ever watched Head of State, but Chris Rock said, how many of y'all work in a mall that y'all can't shop in? How many of y'all work in a hospital that you can't even afford to get sick in? So, yes, they need to raise minimum wage all around the whole state, the world, god dang it.
Okay.
You going up on rent, but yet minimum wage is still $7.95.
Right.
But my rent didn't went up. So I did not know that. See, that's why I keep you, Vince, because boy, you got knowledge. I didn't even know. So how they sneak that out of there, Vince? How they gonna take out the minimum wage, but then give me? I can't just live off of this 14 now, because when that's gone, I need to get back to life. So I'm gonna have 14, but I'm gonna go back to making $7.
All right.
I'm balling right now. Now you know what's it?
All right. Well, all right. Well, I feel you, and you're right. And that was a great movie. I love when Chris Rock slapped old boy in the face for not doing the electric slide.
Get out there and do electric slide. You know how to do it. He was like, get your ass.
No, my brother, I can't say that I do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not opposed to the raising of the minimum wage, okay, per se. And I understand that the minimum wage should stay at least above the cost of living, right? Which is why states like California have like $9-10 minimum wage. States like New York are going to find wages
and that
like
ain't nothing.
$10 an hour. That's nothing. However, in states where there is a lower cost of living, to take shops and to make them pay $15 an hour when they may not necessarily be able to afford it. You see, as a small business owner, Gina, I have a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that the minimum wage is the wage. You know, I think that that's exactly what it is. The minimum. I think that everybody doesn't earn the minimum. It makes you look worse.
I see what you're saying.
Better. Like, so Walmart, I'm shaming you because there's no reason why Walmart should be paying anybody less than $15, $16,
that's right.
$17 an hour. Point blank, period. But for Kate and John's bait and tackle shop, you know what I'm saying? For Keisha's hair and nails, you know, for that you to now have to go from paying like $9 an hour for your assistant to answer the phone who doesn't do that good of a job to now be forced to having 2 assistants or just having 1 because that's what you have to do, calculate. There will be jobs lost. Don't get me wrong. I do understand why it's important to raise the minimum wage. I just think that it should be targeted to
I see what you're saying.
That earn a certain amount. Because you take a little mom and pop shop like myself, you know what I'm saying? And you tell me like, yo, look, bro, you now have to start paying everybody, even the unqualified workers, 15. But I'm like, damn, I just promoted somebody to a $15 an hour job. Now I got to promote.
I see what you're saying.
So
so
I'm not opposed to raising it. It's just when you take it from 10 directly to 15. Now I know this is being phased in. All right, it's not going to be, it's 10, now it's 15, and it's against the law, and now Morgan & Morgan is on your ass if you don't do it. It's 11, 12, 13, 14. I get that. But I still also want to say, as much as I hate this part, really, I get in a lot of arguments, and my wife and I disagree on this, but the minimum wage should not be aspired to, okay? The minimum wage is something that you are able to earn in the event you're not where you want to be yet. But
Okay.
most time minimum wage, high schoolers, college students, you want to be able to go higher than that, but you don't want to have to force your every single company. Not again, corporations, absolutely. Amazon, all these, Marvel,
Yes.
15 is bare minimum. But like, so, you know what I'm saying? Like Tyler's
Roscoe's.
comic books, like, come on,
Yeah.
give me a break. Just have
I get it
mercy
though.
on-
You make sense. You make a lot of sense, Vincent, and that's why it sounds sad. Because I didn't even think of it like that, Vince. And so I agree with you. It definitely should be raised, but like you said, it still is just a minimum. You know what I'm saying? You still need to work your way up. Because if you, like you said, if you're on the phone popping gum and ain't even answering the phone right, you don't deserve $15. Because this girl over here, she go to school on the side, she come in here and she work and she do extra double job. So you know what?
Yeah.
You made me look at it in a different light, and I appreciate that. Because now I'm gonna say you don't really deserve it. You don't deserve it.
Now look, I'm not
especially at Popeyes. No, especially Popeyes.
Oh, that's where I was about to go. That's where I was about to go.
They be having attitudes. Okay, you can't be. You're not gonna get $15 with this attitude, ma'am. So you gonna throw my chicken in that box and think you're gonna get $15 an hour? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Chick-fil-A, you can get it. Chick-fil-A can get it. With a pleasure, my pleasure.
Even though they have problems with their politics, but the fact of the matter is, if I gotta turn back around to get my honey mustard because you didn't put it in, if I gotta turn back around and go back to the window because you gave me 5 out of 6 piece in the nuggets, and you want me to give you a raise because you were sitting there texting and on TikTok while I was giving my order, you want me to pay you more now? I don't know if I feel that great about that. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand that you want more money, but unfortunately, money has to be earned, not given to
be earned.
So if you really, really want more money, then don't just have your hand out, then have your brain and yourself ready to work so that you can get more money. Like in every job I've ever had, I'm like, okay, how do I get to the next level? How do I get to the next level? Okay, I'm gonna start here, but I'm gonna get to the next level. I'm gonna get to the next level.
That's right.
So I'm not opposed to raising the minimum wage. I don't think that it should just be raised from 10 or 7 to 15 because you're literally talking about taking. There will be people who are like, okay, well, I love both of y'all, but I can only keep one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Afford it. And and also don't also consider the fact that if you do now increase these wages, all right, what's to stop the prices from now just being raised?
That is so true.
So now you got $15 wages, and you wonder why gas is now $4 a gallon. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why milk is now $6 per carton. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why the price of sativa has gone from being a dime.
Now I'm gonna be mad. Now when that go up, now that's when you're gonna have a problem. I'm going to the Senate. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all put the price of sativa up if you want to. Okay, put indica and sativa up there and put the price on. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm coming down there to the Capitol and I'm gonna storm the goddamn Capitol by my damn self. You hear me? With a blunt in my hand, and I'm looking for whoever signed this. Y'all better not go up on the price of that indica sativa. I can tell you that's gonna be me.
Gina's been seen at the Capitol. Everybody, she's down there.
That's me on the ground with my blunt. Like, why y'all?
Yeah,
this is gonna be $20, not $28.99. No, don't play with me. Don't play with. Hey Vince, they better play with the indica and the sativa.
Yeah. I mean, this is a real deal. I mean, there's nothing stopping companies from being like, oh, okay, so y'all want more money? No big deal. We'll just raise the price on everything. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Now, exactly. So that's something that folks aren't considering. It's one thing to be a gesture, but it has to be economically efficient all around. So again, I'm not saying that I'm not opposed to raising it, period. And I think that $15 is an actual good rate, minimum wage wise, because that ultimately is about $25,000 for the year, and which is still not really that much.
It's still not nothing.
The cost of living, I understand that, but it shouldn't be what you aspire to. Folks shouldn't be like, girl, I'm out here going to school, and hopefully when I graduate, I can get that minimum wage.
Minimum wage.
You know what I'm saying? That's not what you should be doing. The minimum is the bare minimum. It's like something that you fall back on, not that you aspire to earn. But I understand how it would lift the tide. My fear is that corporations are so corrupt, man. It don't take nothing but, oh, okay, we'll just raise. Netflix is going to be $25 a month. You know, even though
I won't be watching. I can tell you right now, I won't be watching.
Not on your own Netflix. You know,
I'll be stealing somebody's password. Somebody's password getting stolen.
Right. And the funny thing is, like, I'm looking at your sister, and she gets it. Like, it's not necessarily I'm not saying that folks don't deserve 15 an hour. I'm just saying that you have to consider what effect and impact it'll have overall on the economy. You know, and it's not just, oh, we'll all be rich, we'll all have more money. You know, if you give everybody in the United States, the 330 million people that live here, all $1 million, turn around the next
Ain't nobody going to work.
Ain't
nobody going to work. You gonna pull up the Chick-fil-A like, hello? Anybody? I just need some sauce. I just need some sauce, some Chick-fil-A sauce, please. You can't give us $1 million because I'm telling you, I ain't going to work. Give me $1 million.
Right.
Give me $1 million.
Well, here's the thing, Gina. You probably will, because then your rent will go from $1,500 a month to $4,000 or $5,000 a month. I mean, that's the speculation. I don't know for a fact, but that's the.
I'm gonna buy a really nice box. I'll buy a really nice box to live in on the street with my $1 million. I will give me a ventilated box to live on Skid Row. I have a chandelier in my box and everything, but I think I'll be living on the street because you ain't.
I'm gonna get me a box. This is my box. It's gonna look like this.
There you go. Tell Rick Ross to scoot over.
Man, but I say that real quick. Man, just to be clear, like, I'm not opposed to minimum wage specifically. I especially think that corporations that earn a certain amount, especially ones that ain't paying taxes. Let's be real. Amazon didn't pay no taxes last year, right? No taxes. Folks in the comment section paid more taxes than Amazon last year. Now they're gonna sit here and now they pay more than 15, but so does Costco, so does Sam's Club, and they're making an example, and they're being the leaders in this. So I think that it should be more encouraged, not forced. But again, that's just
I agree though. Yeah, I agree. My sister agrees. It's very true. Very true. You got it, Vince. I'll tell you, I'm a keeper. I'm gonna keep Vince around, y'all. I'm gonna keep.
I want to respond to this comment that my man says real quick. He said, "I feel you, but remember, this national minimum wage hasn't been raised in over a decade." I agree. I'm not trying to say that the minimum wage should not be raised. Okay, I just don't think it should jump
so high
from where it is to 15 immediately. And they did
tomorrow.
The most recent bill in Florida say that it's going to gradually increase. But I also think that the minimum wage should be more forced on the corporations, not as much mom and pop. All right. Even though it would be great to see Saji at the Citgo gas station in your store have to pay the folks that is. Listen, I don't know if I can keep you on this for this long because they just raised the minimum wage and I do not have enough money to take you and to take Taj and to take everybody here. Okay, so I have to take you out of home. I need you to find another job somewhere else because I cannot afford to keep the both of you here today. And so I
just put them hot dogs on. You gonna keep me here? I just put them hot dogs on. They got 10 more minutes to cook. Okay, Abib, and I'm gonna stay here. You gonna pay me my dang on $15 an hour to sit back in this cash register and do nothing and click 2 buttons and that's it. So don't get no ideas of me. We still want to go to work. Okay. Yeah. You right though, Vince. In real life, you right. And if I had a job, I think I would. If I had a job, I'd be one of them people that.
If I had one job, I'd get 15 minimum wage justice for me. If I had one job,
if I had one job, I want my 15. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. So I'm gonna be the one out there picketing with my sign. Hell yeah, I want 15. Hell yeah, I want 15.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
But you right though, BT. You are so correct.
I ain't saying I'm right.
I'm done.
I am. I just have my own opinion. But
you did good though. You did good. You're smart with it, man. You're smart with it. And I know we wrapping it up, and I know we talking about minimum wage and everything, and I know that we had All Star, we had U-Haul jumping out, we had Gladys Knight on her way to Zamunda, we got Akeem looking like Rasputia, because I still can't look at Eddie Murphy the same. Like I still can't look at Eddie. Eddie is still morbid. Yeah, he was not Prince Akeem. He was Norbit. Okay. We had a lot of stuff going on, but in the real social media pop culture world, I do want to just bring this up to you guys because we did talk about this before, and I do want to just let y'all know that some things have changed. Some people have been through some things, and before we go, I definitely want to just say this. This is the quickest, y'all. This is the quickest relationship that ended. This is the quickest engagement. Did I even put it on here? I probably didn't. I don't think I did. Let me just tell y'all something. You remember the couple from Love and Hip Hop that I said that got engaged? Dang, what's her name? I forgot her name.
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about the girl from no.
She on the shop, she do lashes and all that. Y'all, they was engaged for a week. It's already over. Let me tell y'all something. Get your minimum wage, get you a Prince Harry, and sit down somewhere and go to Zamunda, and your life will be great. I say all of that to say that. Okay? That's all. I'm just saying, love. Let it go in 2021, y'all. Just let it go. Just let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go. Got them gonna let it go. No problems ain't no problems. Don't hate the game because it ain't no time. You could just don't know.
And we got spinning checks coming too. Y'all don't want to be in no relationship. So you got to share your spinning. You got to share your spinning too.
Yeah, man.
Just run free, y'all. Yeah, just run free. Just get your own U-Haul.
You ain't gotta hop out the back out of somebody else's, bro. Get your own. Should have been driving that U-Haul. Would have had these problems. All right,
okay, so yeah. Anyway, but go ahead, man. We had this was a great show. Very knowledgeable. I do appreciate it. But it was my birthday.
Yeah, I got
awesome. Go ahead, you gonna bring that up, right? That's what we on, right? Okay, cool. It was my birthday, February 28th, you guys. I shared that birthday with so many special people. Tony Black, comedian Tony Black, Cameron. I share with Cameron. I share with one person that means a lot to me, you guys, and it's Timmy Time, y'all.
That's my man, Tim.
Time.
For those y'all don't know, man, you did miss this last week. But for those y'all who are not familiar with my dog, please excuse the language. But here he is in all his
Another way you know you broke, when you live in a 3-bedroom studio apartment. That's when you take the studio apartment and cut them down bitches in half with sheets and shit. So you come visit your home, but like, yo, Tito home? Man, he right there in the blue sheet, bro. Blue sheet. Another way you know you broke. This for all people who grew up in the hood. When you walk in somebody's house and somebody got a pot of Fabuloso on the stove. You walk in their house smelling like fucking lavender, but like, this shit smell good as a motherfucker. You get almost ready to tip like, some good ass floor cleaner.
Yo, this dude is still relevant, man. This is my dog.
That man tasted it though. You see him when he's speaking here.
Yeah, he'll be like, that's some good. Yo, listen, Timmy Time. I know if he was here right now, he'd be like, man, y'all out here talking all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all need to do is let Timmy Time on this. You know what I'm saying? And yo, this is my, like, when I tell you, like, I can't do a show the same. I have this part of my show where I break down like the exact feeling that I have about life and how you should feel about it. Me and Timmy ran this room called Shotskis for so many years. And while we were doing Shotskis, man, I made it a point every Thursday night to talk about how it's so important that you value life, cherish life, and in the moment, don't wait until after you can't anymore. And I'm sitting there saying it to the crowd, Gina, and not knowing that the dude who needed to hear that message the most was on the stage with me the whole time. And it messes with me nowadays when I get to that part of my set. It just messes with me, man, because I just know for a fact that if Timmy was here, he'd be right on this show with us. He'd be killing it. He'd be a great addition. Even if he had his own show, he would have killed it in his own way. Because Timmy was like nobody else, man. He was like nobody else. And he had his favorites. He had some things. I don't know if y'all seen this or not, but he did have a particular type of taste.
First is In Living Color. Then the Chappelle Show. Okay, with a very close second. Comedy show. I really only watch like 2 channels, really, and that's like, if I want real comedy, I watch either Fox News or Comedy Central. Either way.
It's a comedy.
It is so relevant.
Yo,
Still.
he's still relevant, man. I mean, yo, he did have. I mean, it kind of, you know, towards the end, things started to get a little bleak. You know what I'm saying? I had to go visit my dog in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? He kept a smiley face on. He kept his same attitude. He was still the same smiley, the same. Even when he is sitting there with tubes in his skin, he's still entertaining. He's still making folks laugh. He still feels necessary that he brings smiles to other people's faces, man. And there's a lot of folks out there that want to say so many nice things. This gentleman right here said something nice about him.
Super late, Vince. I should have just did it right then. That was my plan. I was like, I'm gonna do it right now. But then I just got caught up. But I do want to say, you know, Timmy Time was that dude. You know, he was super nice. Always been nice to me. Always been cool with me. Try to roast me all the time. Anytime I see him, he try to roast me, and then he apologized as soon as he's done roasting me. Like, bro, just roast me. But he was super dope, man. He was a part of the Shotskis crew. My favorite open mic. Not my favorite open mic. My favorite open mic on Thursday. You know what I mean? Because that was rough. It was hard. A lot of people didn't like going there because it was, you know, because it was so rough. That's why I like going there, because I was like, this is a hard open mic, and I just love being there. He's a part of he was always, you know, it just sucks. It's really weird, you know. But he used to host that all the time. Anytime Vince wasn't there, he was feeling, and he was always good energy, man. And it's just unfortunate. And he you know, he made a lot of people smile. And I just want to say, I love you, bro. You know, and yeah. My heart goes out to you and your family.
You can never forget. You can never forget. Once you've met Timmy, you'll never forget what it was like to be around him. Gina, you know, we were on stage together, man. We did so many things. I don't care about time right now. I'm gonna talk about my dog Timmy Time.
I know. Yeah, man. Yep, that's Timmy. I'm talking about Timmy Time. Oh man, boy. Your boy was crazy, man. Timmy Time that was actually his favorite show. The show that we did together with Lunel. It was one of his favorite shows. He talked about that with his family and whatnot. All
right, my bad.
Timmy is just yeah, man. Yeah. You know. He was a light. He was a light, and I hate that he had to go so soon, because he would have. Oh my God, he would have ate up Trump. Oh my God, he would have. He was already doing it, but right now in these times, oh my God, you guys, he would have definitely had so much to say about Trump. It was funny. Yes. I got a few pics too that I definitely want to show, because they were definitely memories that even you. I mean, y'all was like my day ones. I moved to Florida, and it was, of course, Brody Love, who say he discovered me, Lord Jesus. But it was definitely Brody Love, it was Vince Taylor, and it was Timmy Time. So it's like you saw us four all the time. And if you didn't see us four, you definitely saw me, Timmy, and Vince. Like, you definitely saw us three.
Yes.
You know, I had the pleasure of, you know, definitely doing Shotzies with you guys several times.
Yeah.
And it was always like, man, I don't know. Let me tell y'all. This is one of my favorite picks. Let me show it real quick, BT.
Go ahead.
This is one of my favorite picks, man. And we just look so dope. Like, bro, who are we? Like, what group is this? This is definitely
who do we think we are? Yeah,
this is City High. What would you do if your son was at
City High?
That's definitely, we are definitely City High, man. But I mean, I've done so many things with Timmy Time. But this is kind of one of the last shots I got with Timmy at the Improv. We were at the Improv, sitting in the back, talking smack, what we do at the Improv. Yeah. And I mean, look at his smile. I mean, come on. Like, come
Infection.
on. What are you gonna say bad about Timmy Time? So definitely want to just say a happy heavenly birthday to Timmy Time. We share the same birthday, and my birthday will always be shared with loving memories of Timmy Time. So hate to leave you guys with tears, but these are tears of saddy joy, I guess. Can we call it saddy joy?
Saddy joy. I'll take it. Saddy joy works. And I do have to say, Timmy Time, my closest, my ace, my dog, used to call me his bestie. That was my homie. Even, we worked together. I worked with him. I threw money at him. I did everything. A little known fact. I don't even know if I told everybody in this, but when we were in the hospital, right after this event, just after this event, after I taped this session, I actually had a young lady from a club that we both used to frequent give him a little dance while he was on that bed. Yeah, it cost me a little bit, but I wanted to make sure we I wanted to lift his spirits. And then Marvin, who's commenting right now, I think Jerry and Chris Alexander, we went out to the weed marketplace out in Orlando and had us a good little time out there as well in some of his last days. The hopes was to boost his spirits and to make him be like, yo, look, man, I'm gonna fight this thing. And he did, man.
And he did.
And it just was strong as hell. Now, not to take away from Timmy Time, but we did also lose another great. And I know this isn't something. This ain't somebody you may or may not know.
I do.
Y'all who don't know, man. My man Eric Myers also passed out the blue. I mean, freak accident, bro. Freak accident. Got hit by a car in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Now, we know Eric had some inner demons, but I can honestly say, listen, I love Timmy Time. There's no other Timmy Time. But in terms of like stand-up and talent, Eric Myers is the funniest comedian that I've ever seen on stage, point blank, period. Like when I talk about like energy, going from one area to another area, just going from one please forgive the language, but just give this dude a quick watch. I know we going over time, but I don't give a damn. We giving God dead today.
I took an Uber here tonight. First of all, you know they rate us. The Uber driver is rating us when we are a passenger from 1 to 5 stars. Let me get this straight. I am paying you my money to provide me a service, and you're gonna rate me? Fuck you, Joel. Just drive me to the Burger King. My roommate's an Uber driver, though. He's like, no, if you don't talk to us, we think you're a dick. And we'll give you a low rating. And if you drop below 3 stars, a lot of Uber drivers won't even pick you up. I'm like, what? I don't have a car. I can't afford to get banned from Uber. I'm talking my ass off the entire time. I'm laughing at their jokes. I'm giving out ridiculous compliments. Oh, you're taking Cahuenga at rush hour? Excellent choice. I'm sure there'll be no traffic, you fucking asshole. What's that? I'd love to hear the song you wrote. Are you shitting me? You have the album in the car? Shut the fuck up. How long is this piece of shit? 19 tracks? Crash the fucking car. Crash the fucking car.
It gets worse. I'm gonna keep it going.
I had an Uber driver call me on my phone. He goes, hey man, I'm stuck in traffic. I'm 6 blocks away. Would you mind walking to the car? Well, yeah, I do. That's why I called Ubers, so I don't have to walk around. I'm paying you, you piece of shit. I'm not here to make life easier for you. Walk to the car. I'll just meet you at your house. How about that? I'll take an Uber to you. Where do you want to go? I'll drive. I'm giving myself 5 stars for this amazing voyage. Oh, don't get me started. You ever have them cancel the trip? What is this bullshit? The guy calls can't find you. Well, what am I missing? I'm out front of the Cheesecake Factory, ass face. I'm not hiding in the woods. I gave you the exact address. You have a GPS in the car. You see the little dot? That's me. Drive to the dot. Pick up the dot. You see the little car? That's you. You see the dot running after that motherfucker? That's me. Stop and get the dot. Stop and get the dot. Thanks.
Stop and get the dot. Yo,
Stop
man.
and get on the dot.
Yo. You see the little dot? That's me. Stop.
Oh my
and get
God.
the dot. You cannot replace.
Oh my God.
Irreplaceable, completely irreplaceable. Eric Myers is one of the first dudes that made me say, "Oh my God, I don't think I can do this."
Yeah.
Wrong business. And his voice. I mean, do you hear that voice, Gina?
Orlando, Florida. I am doing shot skis tonight with Sarah Geimer and Vince Taylor at 9 p.m. The admission is free. So if you're not there, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. Really? His energy though. His energy, that whole bit right there, it's just full of energy. And the crowd just kept laughing. Like that's the laughter where you're tired. Like you're like, bruh, please shut up. Like, I don't want to laugh no more. Like I don't want to laugh no more. Like go.
Oh my God, yo.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, Eric.
Unmatched.
Rest
Eric
in
Myers,
peace.
Timmy Time. Man, y'all dudes changed so many lives. Didn't even realize it, man. Y'all had no idea. I heard Eric Myers described as the funniest comic that no one ever knew.
Wow.
This dude, he had demons. We all know he had demons.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we all do. And
yes, we do.
You know, Timmy Time gone too soon, man. Both of y'all. I meant to tell you, Gina, to bring some liquor to pour out. You know what I'm saying? But
say what?
I meant to tell you to bring some alcohol to pour out. You know what I'm saying, for the homies that have passed. But since we ain't got no alcohol, man,
I got some coffee.
I got some silk almond milk.
Okay, you hold that. Hold it.
All right, I got some almond milk. You know what I'm saying, and
pour it out for the homies.
Yeah, for the homie.
Pour it out for the homies.
All right, yeah, we gonna.
I can't pour it on my flow. Okay. But I'm pouring it for the homies. But I can't pour it on the floor.
Yeah, we gonna pour our little silk for the dead homie, man. And we gonna preserve it though. You know, as comedians. Yeah. I like that. That's right, Marvin. Yo, heaven right now is cracking up, man, because they just gained two of the funniest, most humble, down to earth people that this freaking earth, and both representing Florida, even though they both, I don't think they're originally from here, but
this is for my homies.
Yes.
And,
hey,
Gangsta Linda.
Yeah, man. You know what?
Bye, guys. Could you pass on the message from me? Tell Timmy to put them dice down for a second, Lord. Listen to his homies.
Could you tell him
we'll never let go of his memory? So his son will know.
Hey, you don't have to
cry no more.
Cause
God got his back.
God got his back.
Hey, a lifetime of memory. Going down the drain. I like to keep stepping, but I can't get past the pain.
I tip myself
to your memory.
Take
a drink and now
start to and I know
one day soon we'll be hanging out. Woo! This week we can't start a music group. We need to stick with. We're gonna stick with Melanin Espresso.
Yeah, we should probably stick with Melanin Espresso, man. But that's the tribute. I can honestly see Timmy, Eric. First of all, you damn sure will never be forgotten. Laugh Factory, all the places, your Netflix special, Dopeless Romantic, all of that other stuff, man. These folks now see that they did not take full advantage of you despite your demons, but we are not going to let your memory go. And Timmy, of course, bro, you already know, man. You already know. I ain't even gotta. You already know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Every year, we are not going to let you be forgotten. Your kids will know your names. Your kids will be okay. And everything we can do to make sure that your memory stays alive, bro.
Yes, sir.
We will exercise that, man. But
this is great, man. This was good, man. We this was great, y'all. We took y'all to another level, but you know, it had to be done, bro. It had to be done. We appreciate you guys for watching and staying with us and commenting on our boy Timmy Time and Eric Myers. You guys, you know, we coming from you guys all the way from Zamunda. We took the that's Wakanda. We took the train. I don't know what Zamunda's sign is. but we here, okay? But we here in Zamunda. And yo, we appreciate you guys for tuning in and hanging on, man. We love what we do. We love Melanin Espresso. We hope we're giving you guys great content. We hope we're making your Monday morning talking about us throughout the week. So on behalf of me and Vince, y'all, we appreciate you guys for watching. And Vince, they can see us. Come on.
We on Spotify, you know what I'm saying? So all you gotta do is go to Spotify, click that app, type in Melanin Espresso, and then our shows come up. Not the most recent ones, because I didn't post a rerun. But we'll post some joints, and that's kind of how we get down. And of course, you can always see everything we have on the YouTubes. Every single post we've ever made is on the YouTubes. Even the one that I told Gina that she would sell it out for liking Michael B. Jordan and that erotic little video that was going on anyway. But that is what it is. But I think it's time for us to go ahead and let the people do their thing. Just in case you forgot, I am the real Vince Taylor.
I'm your girl, Gina G. Thinking about Michael B. Jordan.
Whatever. Get out that U-Haul, Gina. And this has been Melanin Espresso. We're going to see y'all next week. All right. And this is Melanin Espresso. Oh, Gina wasn't ready.
Good morning.
Good morning. Like, comment. Please comment. We putting up comments. I got a tattoo on the shoulder too, but I don't want to go through the process of zipping it down. Ching ching, Apple TV. Yes. Ching ching, Roku TV. Ching ching, Amazon Fire.